talked about changing these into something that nobody would steal, but they never did. It's the same ones. Now there's a boy and a boy talking to let's see if I can find that one where they changed the submarine that the Beatles did. I mean, it's that kind of figure of a funny creature that's not a, you know, not really, he's not really a petroglyph. He's from our time. I'm trying to find that piece of it. They look fine. It was good. And when they had it, they hadn't had walls painted.
Well, they did that after the fact?
Yeah. I mean, I left that to them, what they would, and they fill this in. This is filled in with the rubber caulking. Look, how could you take a piece out? You know, they gave us plenty of room to put it in. And that's one of the things that my brother-in-law had to figure out was was how to fit it right into the space that they gave us. And they fitted it beautifully.
Yeah, it is beautiful. What is this?
It's a double glass that I painted behind, but this kind of thing you see was cut out by a water jet system, and they actually have to clean this. Every once in a while they have to clean the mirrors because they get dusty and people touch them.
And just the soot from the city.
Yeah, just the soot. And they have to clean them. I'm gonna call them actually when I'm home. This they allowed. They allowed this little guy with, you know, it's like what it is a little guy with his, you know, with his butt. And they called me on it. They said, "We saw that." But I said, "Well, if you want to change it, change it. I don't care." This was another one. It was a piece of glass that was cut into the shape of a hand. And this is painted glass. This is glass.
I saw that. There's another one over here.
Yes, there's glass that's painted.
Almost reminds me of a postcard with clouds. It looks the postcard on its side.
Yeah.
You know, here's the sky and here's the mesa in Mexico or something.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was a postcard.
Yeah. And here's where the paint even stayed on. See, the paint stayed on the glass. I'm still cleaning.
Would you like a tool?
Still cleaning it. Yeah, that's because this is probably broken. No, see, I didn't clean it completely.
Yep, there it is.
There it is. And this for the tile, this one here.
Some over here. Those are squares.
That's right. That's right. These are all Porcelana. And these are my tiles that I had made. I had wood blocks made in India. And so I pressed these wood blocks. And so if you turn upside down, you can see a naked Isaiah with his wheels. And I'm wearing socks.
Yes, I see it. Dude, that's marvelous.
Yeah. And these are all Hartford Wilmot's wonderful tiles. And these, of course, are the cutouts of that I drew the bird, and then, of course, this one got broken off, so I made the hand into the head.
The beak.
So there's all kinds of funny stuff like that in this, you know. And this was made in Kohler, Wisconsin. So I was able to sign one, Kohler, Wisconsin.
Sheboygan?
Yeah, Sheboygan.
They'll do that.
But there's a story about it, too, because it was in 2001, right after the 9/11 happened, and so they had stopped production because they didn't have any real, you know, they didn't have sales. It was all so. Usually artists go in there and they make a few things, they do a few experiments. I did 11,000 pounds of tiles.
Wow!
And a lot of those tiles were done on their broken molds. You see, this was a broken piece that was actually it was the base of a. They would put in these buffer bases that they would make. They would make these big things that were buffers for the toilets, and so I would take them while they were raw, and I would work on them. And then they finally stopped me. They said, "You gotta go. You gotta go home. You gotta go home."
Yeah, I
Well,
always
these look at these little guys on skateboards.
Yeah.
They're prehistoric pots, but they're on skateboards.
Prehistoric. Well, you know, the wheel came from somewhere.
Yeah, right. That's right. Isn't that funny? You know, that whole thing.
That is fun.
And this has got an animal head on it, you know, and he's racing towards a boy.